Now, what was this thing they did on Extra about you and Elle Macpherson? You guys had an affair or something?
No, that was all nonsense.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
a married man.
You know,
Right.
She came to the show, and she's
Right.
like very flirtatious to everybody.
Right.
So then somebody started this crazy idea that
And she's very bright, so you get attracted to a very smart woman who's good-looking, right?
she's bright.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, right. So you're saying that Elle Macpherson was on the show as a guest. She's a gorgeous woman. She's beautiful.
Well, yeah, I guess, but like, I don't have like, I'm not like you. I don't have like a real high sex drive.
Right. You don't really?
No, not at all.
Well, that's something to advertise.
Yeah. she was flirtatious, and were you like sort of being flirtatious with her? You had to be attracted to her.
No, I wasn't attracted.
At all?
I'm not attracted to like
Girls?
girls that much. I used to be when I was young.
And you're not gay? Maybe those paint pellets were telling you something, pal. I'm telling you right now.
No, when I was young, I used to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're still a young guy.
You do have sex with your wife, don't you?
Yeah, I have sex with my wife. Yeah.
How often?
How
Like once a
often?
week?
Well, the thing is, like with my wife, we have sex because we know exactly what to do
Right.
with each other. But if I was with somebody else, I'd have to, you know.
I don't
You'd
believe
have to
this
get
for
out
a minute.
manual
No,
or
I'm
something.
serious.
I've never met a guy who said this.
But
Who
how
said that?
often do you have
Who
sex
said-
with your wife?
I've never met a guy who says your sex life doesn't, your sex drive doesn't. You don't have a low sex drive.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Does he masturbate?
Do you masturbate?
Oh yeah, I have
You
a
do.
high-
So then you have a high sex drive.
for myself.
No. So when
swear
Elle
to God.
Macpherson is running around in a little short skirt and she's looking gorgeous, don't tell me you're not thinking about doing her. And don't. I mean,
No,
you
I
are.
swear to God, I'm not. I think.
Really?
No, I've been to the doctor about this.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
You've gone
yeah.
to a psychiatrist
No, a physical doctor.
because you're saying, hey, I don't get aroused that
A
much.
urologist. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But wait a second.
Wait a
Mentally,
minute,
you get
wait a
aroused,
minute.
right?
Is he having trouble?
Are you having trouble getting her? I'm telling you, you're gay.
No.
Wait a second. Wait a second. You're telling me.
No, I can masturbate as much as anybody.
Okay. No, not as much as me.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
believe
really
me.
good.
Don't take that challenge.
He has more free time, I bet.
Wait, Norm, I don't understand something.
What?
You went to a doctor. You said, hey,
What
what's
did you
with me?
say?
I'm around Elle Macpherson and I'm not getting
No, I
aroused.
didn't mention her.
Yeah, but and you started to get concerned that, hey, why am I not getting aroused around these beautiful women?
Yeah, because I used to always get aroused all the time, no
Right.
matter what. Like I could see a giant fat woman, like part of her ass.
Right, and you get excited by that.
Yeah.
Are you on medication of any kind?
No. I just now I'm
Do
just.
you need that testosterone patch or something?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it makes you more masculine.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then your hair falls out.
Yeah, you got to be careful about that.
Yeah.
Wait, explain something to me.
What's
are
that?
you putting me on or are you being
No,
serious?
I'm serious.
You're being
Yeah.
serious.
It's hard to tell him.
You're
You said you'd rather play Frogger than have sex.
Oh yeah, well you have to know Frogger. You know, it's a game. It's an arcade game where a little frog has to go across the river.
Yeah.
And they have like little logs that he has to, and sometimes the log's a crocodile and tries to eat him.
You're like totally into that?
Yeah. I like a lot of things better than sex. I don't care for sex that much.
See, that's the thing with me too, because I'm totally bored. I don't have any. What's the matter?
Yeah. It hasn't like gotten better over the centuries, you know. It's always the same thing. It's very like I had sex when I was a young man, and then I had it for a while, and then I realized it's kind of always the same thing, you know. There's only a few things you can do. You can go like this and then over. You know what I mean? You go, I'll do this for a while, and then.
Do you think that we're being drugged by the government to lose interest in sex?
Oh no, I just think it's a thing that, like, you know, when people go, hey, you know, that guy's he's good in bed, you know, and to me, like, how hard is it, you know? It's not like if you're good in badminton or something, you know, that's a hard thing. Badminton, you gotta, and Frogger, you know, but sex, you can figure it out in like 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, and like goats do it and stuff. You know, like goats and pigs and stuff all do it, so
Right.
how special can it be?
Exactly. Show me a goat that can get past the 3rd level of Frogger.
That's right, Nora. That's right.
You're telling me, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You got concerned because you're around a lot of beautiful women and suddenly you weren't getting as many erections as you used to.
Right.
You go to the doctor, he checks out your weenie.
Oh, he checked out my prostate.
Right. And was anything wrong?
Was anything wrong? The
Yeah,
only
the
wrong
check.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, really, there was
No,
nothing wrong.
nothing. He said like, can you masturbate?
Same thing we asked.
Yeah, so I go, yeah, sure, I like doing that.
Right. So, and your wife and you have sex, what, once a week? I have sex.
Wait a minute. So, Norm, what do you think about?
What?
When you're masturbating?
What do you think about?
Well, you know, like...
Fat woman's ass? No. Like, who do you think? Did you ever think about Elle McPherson?
No.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Who do you think about?
I don't think
girls
about...
you just met.
I'll tell you something. I can't think about, like, girls that I don't think I could have sex with, because I don't have that good an imagination.
Right. It's got to be someone you think you can get.
Right.
That's how I am. Right. So.
And so I sometimes I think of like kind of unattractive girls when I'm
right. When you're doing stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that too, though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like one of the interns here or something I'll think about, because I think that like I could definitely get her. You ever think about Rosie O'Donnell when you're doing it?
Good Lord.
No way, right?
Name some names.
Yeah, name some names of who you think about.
You know what Rosie O'Donnell would be good at giving?
What?
Really wide head.
Oh, that's funny. Does Rosie O'Donnell have the biggest head on the planet?
Yeah,
she really does. How much does her head weigh? Do you take a guess?
About her head weight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that age-old argument, I'm not going to get into.
You're not even going to get into it.
Yeah.
I see. And she's on the new $100 bill. Did you see her picture? It's pretty wild. Wait a second. Now, this is fascinating because I don't know that much about you.
You bring a girl home or a friend over, and there's no place for what?
I don't have sex with girls or men.
Wait a minute. Norm Macdonald. Norm, you're a sexy dude.
Yeah, but I don't have...
And you never go out trolling.
I mean,
no
I have
girl.
had sex.
Well, I realize you're not a
kid.
virgin. You've got a kid.
No.
When's the last time you had sex?
Probably 10 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have sex. I have sex like by masturbating.
Yes.
Yeah, but I find sex very repetitive and dull and kind of pointless.
Your kid. This is a bit.
No, it's not.
Norm Macdonald.
I had a lot of sex when I was a young man. When I was 19 or 20, I had a lot of sex, and it's just the same thing over and over.
Right. It feels really good. So start from the beginning and do it again. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Is it too much work dealing with
ice cream? Eating ice cream is really good too until you're tired of it. You know.
Then the next day you try a different flavor. There's thousands of flavors of ice cream.
But not of women.
Do you go to hookers ever?
No, I've never been to a prostitute.
This attitude you have could be said for anything, though.
I know.
For anything.
You do more than once.
Anything.
Yeah, well, I don't do very much.
You just don't like people in general.
Yeah, you hate people.
Or you hate women.
Oh, no, I'm fascinated by people and by women. I'm just saying I don't need to,
But don't chicks throw themselves? I would think that after a show, you're hilarious. And
well,
some
to tell you
like,
the
listen,
truth,
I've always been
I find,
fascinated.
To tell you the truth, I find sex to be a very filthy act.
Are you a germaphobe?
No, I don't mean
fluidophobe?
filthy. I mean filthy in the sense of shameful.
Really? Were you raised Catholic?
No.
Oh.
He's doing a bit.
No, I'm not doing a bit.
I find it really hard to believe you haven't had sex in 10 years.
I think I think that sex is shameful and that people have sex knowing that it's shameful. And again, it's like death. They just live in this fool's paradise where they pretend it's not. I mean, obviously, people don't have sex in public, so there must be some shame.
Some
to
people
it.
do.
But it's
because you don't want to be caught in that compromise. You know, you're not exactly at your most attractive when you're having sex. There's all these.
Well, there's social norms. You don't go
to
the bathroom in public either, but
Exactly.
I'm not ashamed of that.
Exactly. What?
I'm not ashamed of going to the bathroom. It's part of taking in to stay alive. You have to evacuate. I'm not ashamed of that. That just comes with the territory.
Of course, and you have to ejaculate too. But I evacuate and ejaculate in private. I don't evacuate in front of another person.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So you're not ashamed of it. You do it in order to...
I am ashamed.
But he is ashamed of it. That's
why
what
I do
he's
it
saying.
alone. Do you evacuate in front of people?
No, but I'm saying
why
I'm
do you
not
eject?
ashamed. it's just not polite. It's not
Because
a social...
it's something that you share with somebody else. I mean, are you? Is it a fear of intimacy? Do you not let anybody too close? You're telling me some little honey comes up to you at the show, and she's like, and she's nice, and she also reads.
I'm not interested in sex.
She loves Mark Twain, and she's like, let's go. And she's not even offering sex. She's not even offering sex.
I mean, a lot of women aren't interested in sex.
She's all, hey, let's, it's late. You want to go have a cup of coffee? I would love to talk to you about that book you mentioned on stage. Mark Twain's my favorite, too.
I think I would talk to some people, but I'm not much interested in small talk.
So let me ask you this about women, though. So you don't even have physical attraction before you get to the point of talking yourself out of it? There's never a moment where you're like, wow, she's really pretty.
Oh,
like,
no,
I think
I'd
she's
love to
hot.
Tap that.
No, I'm not. I think I can see that she's pretty and stuff like that, but I'm far beyond. I'm not a child. I'm not a child.
When you're
you know
home
what I mean?
alone.
If I look at a game of Monopoly, I don't go, I gotta play that. If I look at a shiny bead, I don't go, I have to have that and roll it around in my fingers. You know, when as the scriptures say, you know, when you're a boy, you do boys things, and when you're a man, you.
Men still do it. I don't know if you're.
Well, I know they act like boys, but.
Why is that boyish? That's human. Humans
no, it's
have
child. It's being a child for your whole life. I know most people are children for their whole life, and it's a way of having fun.
So you think you're more evolved?
No, it's just no. I don't think I'm more evolved. I just think that I'm not a
just not
child.
Macdonald.
I'm not a child.
When you're home.
I'm not the same as I am when I was 5 years old.
When you're home in your squalid, empty apartment, all by yourself. And
it's not squalid.
Whatever
it's
you say, there's nothing in it.
Squalid means filthy. It's aesthetic.
All right, it's empty in your tiny, empty, lightless apartment, lightless and lifeless. So you're in there. You're all alone. No pets, right?
No.
You got nothing.
No.
You go home to the empty apartment and the spider that lives in the corner and its descendants, and you're on the couch, and you're like, you know what? I got nothing else to do, and so I think I'll get myself. What do you think about when you close your eyes? What do you fantasize about? There must be something going on there.
I don't fantasize.
You don't picture some boobs? You don't.
Oh, you mean when
I'm saying what? You must have some
You mean when
fantasies.
I masturbate?
When you get yourself. Please don't say that because it's. We're not a news show. We can't even use medical terms. Yes.
That's what she means.
When you're abusing yourself. Do you drink?
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink or smoke?
No.
Smoke pot?
No, I don't.
Are you on Vicodin?
No. I want to face life foursquare.
Wait, go back to the question.
Okay, so you close your eyes. You're on the couch. You're like, well, I guess it's time. I got nothing else to do. I mean, you purposely not masturbate? Do you purposely not fantasize so it'll take longer and eat up more of this life that you know is going away soon?
I try to not fantasize. Yeah, you're exactly right. I try not to fantasize because I think that's madness.
What?
Well, pretending that you're doing something.
Don't even pretend.
Not.
Just picture.
But I mean, that's pretending.
So you don't need any inspiration, and you don't care how long it takes.
No, I don't need inspiration like the evacuation thing. You don't need inspiration for that. It's just a bodily function.